Well, hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to Real Talk.
Yes, the show where we don't talk about fishing lines, much as we don't want to.
Unless it's a movie about fishing lines that we're reviewing, then we talk very in depth about fishing lines.
This is such a bad intro.
You're
I
right,
mean,
it is.
it's-
This is an
it's
awful
part of
intro.
the-
Hey,
What?
guys.
Whoa! Oh!
Who is this?
Oh my gosh! Look at
A guest on our show? When
Wow!
does this happen?
Never.
Except,
we
Never.
still
I'm
on
your
podcast.
first
or
and
at least
special.
a good guess. Maybe this is Matthew Bader, one of our employees here. Not our employees. Dylan and I aren't big enough for that, but he works here at TV10. And yeah, want to introduce yourself a little bit?
I'm the director for the best show in this station, Handful of Handsome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the wreckage that
That-
is Handful of Ugly?
Max, why are you cheering?
It's the best show. What can I say?
Yeah, well, it doesn't have
You
a
guys
house
are like
band.
a close seventh?
Does it have a house band?
No, we don't need one. We're too good for that.
Handful of. Wow, that's
We
like-
have Luke Young. That's all we need to be the best show.
That's
Luke
Hand-
Young and myself.
handful of handsome being good. That's like trying to describe a new color. It just doesn't really register. But anyway, enough about that gibberish. We got to get through the news here. All right. In movie news, all right, here's something you don't hear very often. An independent documentary has raised a lot of money from funding. The film Who the Farfenuging, not the actual word, is Frank Zappa, recently set the record for the most money raised for a documentary through Kickstarter, overtaking the Bill Nye Film Project and raking in close to $900,000 with 3 days still left to go. Holy cow, that is actually really impressive. The documentary has had an original goal of $500,000 and will be about the life of controversial rock star Frank Zappa. And in our other bit of news, Netflix's ambitions have climbed to a whole new level, with the streaming company in talks to buy the rights to complete a famously unfinished movie. The film, Orson Welles' The Other Side of the Wind, is about a film director who tries to revive his career by making a movie with tons of sex and violence in it. It was never completed because Welles died before he could finish the post-production. Netflix will pay millions in order to win distribution rights for the film and for a documentary about it. All right, that is really cool because like one thing that really interests me is like stuff about troubled productions.
Oh,
and,
I thought you were going to say sex and violence interest you a lot.
No, that's your thing.
Because
Especially the
no,
furry
No, that's
kinds.
everyone.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've
Pretty
heard
much.
you talk a great deal about how much you love the set scenes from 50 Shades of Grey.
I mean, isn't
Yeah.
that why you started this show?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that
Well,
was your first film. So.
Yeah, it says the guy who name dropped furry porn in relation to a Disney movie a few weeks ago.
Hey, you're the one who brought up the
I
subject
just-
of furries.
you-
And I just took it
I
to the
implied
level
it,
of
you
nitpicking.
de-implied
It's
it.
a logical next step.
But I mean, in all seriousness, I really love like productions like that have like big troubles behind them. Like, I'm a big fan of like the book, The Disaster Artist, which is about the creation of the greatest movie that's horrible that was ever made, The Room. So this should be really interesting. Especially, I mean, I'm more interested in the documentary, probably more so than the film itself. But I'll watch this film. That's just, you go, Orson Welles, most productive dead guy yet today. Anyway, so who cares about that? The biggest news of the weekend, with all the presidential candidates coming into town to rally in for the Wisconsin vote, biggest news of the weekend, TV10 all-nighter, yeah!
The all-nighter. That's the real reason all those presidential candidates came here, is they actually wanted to watch the all-nighter.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, they actually all wanted to crowd into some kid's dorm room. And
Yep, they needed to be on campus to
Yeah,
see Channel
just
10 to watch
It's
the
the only
all-nighter.
issue that they agree on, I bet.
yeah, they all just were in a cuddle puddle watching, Goosebumps or.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we were all there working for it. We had to come in and out a little bit, but it's one of the best times of the year for us, like hands down.
Not just for us, for everyone. The all-nighter is the best thing on campus.
Like literally everybody in the multiverse.
It's just our contribution to this community. It easily outdoes any sort of initiative that the university has put on. Easily.
Yeah, it's our way of making up for literally everything else that we do all year round.
That's true.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun like every single year. There's like prizes and fun times and movies with people whose names I don't remember, but I work with every day. Yeah, do you
Don't
guys,
remember or never knew in the first place? Because
Yeah.
that's my struggle.
Yeah, that's my struggle with some people. I'm just like, I've known you for like a year, but I never actually asked what your name was. So
Name's
and
good
then
here
it gets too
or
late to
here?
be like, hey, what's your name? And you just
Yeah.
go on with it.
Yeah, but anyway, do you guys have any like particular stories that you'd like to start out with from this, or like a favorite movie or anything?
Um, well, this year for the all-nighter, we played Jaws, which is my favorite movie. I've loved that movie since I was 4. It's a little young to watch the movie Jaws. Shout
Yeah.
out to my father for that. But
Oh my god, yeah, that is obviously a very good movie. My girlfriend who is from Florida, she watched Alien when she was 4. She watched like like Nightmare on Elm Street. And she's not afraid of that junk, but she is terrified of Jaws.
I mean, it's
So
very
love-
relevant to her own situation. I mean, she's right next to the ocean. A shark could just jump out any minute now, and the only warning you would have would be some very low bass notes on the piano.
Even when
That's
you're on the
it.
toilet.
Yeah. It's not enough time.
Yeah, I really liked doing the prize sessions personally. Like I believe I know I came in with the first prize session. I think I did the last one too. It's a little hard to tell because we actually do the later prize sessions. We record those ahead of time. But I think I like started and ended this semester's all nighter, which was pretty cool. And for the last one, which I think was Black Mass.
The Usual Suspects was the last movie.
Oh. Well, I did do Black Mass. I didn't do the. Okay, never mind. I didn't do the last. I made a really interesting joke that involved removing one of the letters from the title. Natalie was not happy about that.
Oh, come on. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a trivia question that didn't make it on.
So that was probably the biggest controversy that happened all weekend, even with all the presidential candidates. I think with modifying that title, I'm pretty sure it's number one up there in Eau Claire.
Yeah, I am sorry, World. I failed you like I always do, so I'm not sorry because that's just what I do. Matthew, I remember you were like really, really excited after watching Goosebumps, and like the thing you were talking about the most was how Jack Black played R.L. Stein in that movie, and then the real R.L. Stein came in, and his name was Mr. Black, right? You
Yep.
were really, really excited.
I was excited and I was upset no one else got it. I don't know.
I would have gone. It was really late though. I fell asleep like near the end. Did they kill that stupid dummy though?
He got sucked back into the book.
Oh.
Yeah, they got rid of him. But there could be a sequel, Revenge of the Invisible Boy.
That's true. I do remember, I didn't stay there for the entire Goosebumps movie, I just saw part of it, but I do remember reading quite a few of those books back when I was like in 1st or 2nd grade and like always getting scared. Like the dummy was one of the most terrifying things
Oh,
I
yeah,
ever
I'm
read about actually.
not a big fan of dummies.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
why I don't
such
go on
an
Handful of
innocuous
Handsome
thing,
anymore.
But it's like the possibility of some like
I
really
mean,
creepy
you'd be
looking
safe
thing
from
coming
dummies
alive.
there.
It's
Oh.
just terrifying to like 10 or 11-year-olds.
A ventriloquist dummy coming to life has got to be like one of my biggest irrational fears. It's never going to happen, but the thought of it is terrifying.
No, they're just creepy.
They are.
Try going to House on the Rock where they have like a huge collection of like literally everything, and I think they had a room that had like a whole bunch of rooms with dummies, like endless dummies in them.
Nope.
Oh,
I would never go there. Never.
Not spending
I would
the
just
night
have
there.
nightmares for months.
There's a lot of China dolls, at least. And I also got really fat over the weekend, too, because I ate nothing but pizza because the all-nighter is literally the most unhealthy night of my life, every time.
Yeah, they give you plenty of free pizza, but there's no free vegetables to balance it out.
No.
Not that anyone would eat the free
Who
vegetables.
needs
but,
vegetables? You don't need vegetables. You
Not
got
me.
pizza, you got
That's
cookies, you
true.
got chips, you got
I
soda.
mean, technically, according to the FDA, pizza is a vegetable anyway.
Good.
I guess that works.
Oh, so I'm actually really, really healthy. I'm just going to stop exercising for a while then.
Yeah, you
See,
should be good.
I'd stop exercising, but I'd need to start in the first place. Can't stop if you don't start.
You stopped before you were even born.
Yup.
Yeah, and I was really ashamed of myself for this, but I corrected this problem. I've seen parts of this movie, but not from beginning to end. Finally watched Anchorman all the way through. I'm really.
Good job, Slide.
Okay, it was my first time seeing Anchorman at all. I'd never seen it before.
Yeah, it's all right. I actually never saw Anchorman, including at the all-nighter, because I'm trash and wasn't there for it. It's just very absent.
Fair enough. No, when I saw Anchorman, so that meme, well, that escalated quickly. I didn't realize that was from Anchorman.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because I'd never seen the movie.
You just thought it was like random
I mean, I knew it came from
pictures?
somewhere, but I didn't know it was
like
Anchorman.
the time home screen like literally destroyed the entire studio like in 2 seconds. That escalated quickly. Yeah. So, whatever. Point is,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
Whatever. Home
So then we
screen,
just
whatever.
gotta
Okay,
shut
it's
it
not
off a little
important.
bit,
we're
forget
actually
about-
running a little bit low on time here. I just want to say, like, I love the all-nighter so much. Like, it's been one of the best nights of every semester I've had, and this is the last one I'm ever going to have because I'm graduating. Maybe I'll stop by, like, when I'm rich and famous, and then I can, like, shower you all with money for, like, actual prizes, but this was... This was a great time, and I'm really glad that I got to spend this time with all the people here at TV10, and watching movies and like doing really dumb stuff when we're not even doing dumb stuff on camera, but that's normal. So, thank you everybody. It was a great time, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Yep. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Stop crying already.
I guess it's time for our commercial break.
And thank you for being on, Matthew.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yes, thank you very much, man.
Get out of here. Please. Thank you. We love you. Okay. See you in a... There we go.
Hi folks, I'm Garth Brooks, and I know there's a lot of talk about high taxes and the high cost of health care today. But did you know there's something very simple that you can do to help? And that's just be a safe driver. 1, always wear your safety belt. And 2, never drink and drive. Traffic accidents alone last year in the United States cost all of us over $100 billion. And we all share that cost. So do your part. Get involved. Highway safety is everybody's business.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Oh, hello again.
Hi
Welcome
there.
back to Real Talk.
Yeah, so we literally planned this out at the last minute. So let's talk about something that everyone knows about, like remakes and adaptations and why they suck baloney.
Well,
Sometimes.
I mean,
No.
it kind of like depends on how you execute it, because like some something. Like for example, I really like the new Star Wars Force Awakens.
Mm.
Like they kind of mined a lot from the old series, but at the same time they kind of brought a new spin to it, in my opinion, and they executed it well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but at the same time, like sometimes I feel like movie studios are just making old like new movies out of old movies just because they can't really find any good new ideas, or they aren't really willing to take the risk to actually
Yeah.
like use new ideas.
It's not. If you look outside of Hollywood, though, there's a ton of originality going on the indie scene. Over spring break, I watched this really great movie called Room. Not to be confused with The Room. Don't ever confuse those two under any circumstances. But that was a really, really good indie picture, I thought. And if you look at like the best Oscars, you got like Spotlight, and you got a couple other ones, I think, on there that are just really good and like that. But within Hollywood, yeah, it's kind of they got no
It
ideas
kind of
there.
feels like it's just eating its own poop, not to be vulgar, but
Oh,
it's kind of like
yeah.
that at this point.
Here's, I mean, I can kind of understand though, because it's really, really safe. You
Yeah.
know, if you could pitch an original idea, you got like all these people who have to like take this risk on it and blah blah blah, and
They
then
have to risk like millions upon millions of dollars on this movie
And if you
hope
do-
for a good return.
and
if they
even
don't get a
if
good
you-
return, it's not worth it.
and if you release something that has a demographic behind it, like some sort of audience behind it, you can just say, the studio execs can just say, oh well, there's people. I knew there were people out there. That's what the numbers said. I was just doing what the numbers said. So you can't.
It's like it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, where it's like they have to be as safe as possible.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and it's part of it's our fault too, because we don't really go out and support original movies like we
I
should.
mean, to be fair, there aren't a lot around like the Eau Claire theaters. Like they only play pretty much the most mainstream of the most mainstream.
Yeah, but even then, like, remember the summer when Pacific Rim came out
Yeah.
and against Grown Ups 2, and which one won?
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So that tells us a lot of stuff. Jurassic World is up there with one came out as one of like the highest grossing movies of all time. I don't even hate. I don't even hate remakes really. Like at least not on principle. I really, unpopular opinion. I'm a huge Star Trek fan who really does like the first of the new Star Trek movies. Not so much the second one, but I'm looking forward to the third one. And I thought that was an example of a really good remake, personally.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of remakes out there that I feel like they find a way to put a new spin on an old film series. Yeah, I think I remember liking one of the Star Treks. I don't remember which one, but I felt like it was well executed. I think it was the one.
It's a fun action movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily super original, but like I feel like, I think the thing with these remakes is they rely a lot on execution, and like their measure of success is much more based on execution rather than originality per se a lot of the time. Which,
Yeah, like you want to know what's really weird though? Like we can have like really crazy out there properties these days that movie audiences have like never heard of before, but they're still adaptations. Like we had Guardians of the Galaxy, which is an awesome movie, and it's not like anything we've ever seen before in film. But the reason why people went out to see it, besides the fact that it looked really fun and weird, was it's got this brand recognition behind it with like Marvel Studios, and same with stuff like Ant-Man, or even I guess not so much Iron Man, but even that was like a big successful movie. That was an adaptation, and also with the Martian and the Revenants.
Something that I found out right before
Mm-hmm.
the show today while researching for the trivia bumpers was that Jaws was actually adapted from a book, which is something
Yeah.
I never would have guessed. Like I thought it was just like,
Oh yeah.
they were like, oh yeah, let's put some sharks in there and make it scary. But there was a book behind that, and like, I think it is interesting how some movies become a lot more iconic than their source material, which I feel like, I mean, it might partly be because people don't read enough, but it also might be because filmmakers find a way to make these books iconic, which I think does require some originality, even if I do feel like a lot of the times with film adaptations, like people just kind of coast on the familiarity
Mm-hmm.
of the source material. It's just how I felt about like a lot of the Harry Potter films. Like they just weren't,
Yeah.
a lot of them weren't well executed. There were a couple I liked, but a lot of them.
I like Harry Potter
weren't
myself.
the best, yeah.
And then there's the new Ghostbusters trailer. I think that might have signaled the threshold of people who are just fed up to here with just remakes and reboots. But I'm going to take a somewhat optimistic approach. We're not in a best case scenario time right now in terms of like, wanting to just get some more original stuff alongside with the old stuff, but we're still getting lots of good movies, and I really hope that if we're still going to be, keep on this path for a while, then maybe they'll be more creative in the future and, just do more interesting things with the source material, tell new stories, and tell the same story, but make it something unlike even the people who've heard of it will see before. And I think we have a lot of potential to do that. Is it going to happen? I mean, new Ghostbusters movie is going to be all women, so maybe.
I mean, at the very least, there will be something. There's some sort of new like spin they can put on it. I mean, who knows whether it will be executed well or if it won't. But like, it potentially, I think, could have something going on. Like looking through the gender angle.
Just stop making Fantastic Four movies, okay? That's all I asked for at this point. We don't need more of that. All right. Yeah, I guess that's all about I have to say on this for right now. So, do you have anything else to add, mi compadre?
Oh, I don't know. I guess just my conclusion would be that, I mean, I feel like there needs to be a lot more original movies out there, and like you said, Clay, there are a lot of great original indies that are being produced.
Mm-hmm.
I think really it's ultimately about finding a way to make it, I don't know, reach a mass audience, and I think that really requires Hollywood putting more resources into films that are rich and putting money into indie projects.
Yeah, go out and take a risk with something that you don't know is going to be good, because that's kind of where it all comes from. If you love movies, you will go out and watch a ton of them, and even if you're not sure about it, just try it and support the people who are trying something different. So with that, we'll just go into the commercially demercially. That was dumb. I'm never saying that again.
Well, sometimes you have to experiment, just like Hollywood, right?
Yeah, or just like saying
that experiment failed, but it was an experiment.
and just like using the words furry porn on campus TV. So we'll be back in a second.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Yo, check out this chef, right? Right? That's so gay. That's really gay. Look at those pants.
Please don't say that.
What?
Don't say that something is gay when you mean that something is dumb or stupid. It's insulting. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, And this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. Just saying. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
All right, so we are gonna tell you what's upcoming in theaters and in Netflix. Dylan?
Okay, so in theaters, on April 15th, Jungle Book, Barbershop, The Next Cute, Criminal, Great Room, Fan, and Sing Street will be released
Okay,
to
and
Uplay.
on Netflix, we have on April 8th, God's Pocket and Hush. 10th, The Girl Meets World Season 2. On the 11th is Turn, Washington Spies, which I actually want to watch. 14th, Moonwalkers. Steve Jobs, The Man in the Machine. 15th, Belchica. I'm just going to say Belchica.
That works.
Cuckoo Season 3. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt Season 2. How to Get Away with Murder. I am definitely watching that, Season 2. Lost Girl Season 5. And The Messengers Season 1. And for our next movie in a couple weeks, we are going to be going to see The Jungle Book.
Speaking of remakes.
Yes, and from the guy who brought us Iron Man, because those two things are related.
I mean, they are both like large movie franchises in a way. I mean, The Jungle Book, I guess, kind of spans a very long time.
Another
tradition.
live-action remake of a Disney animated film, hopefully better than Maleficent. Oh my gosh, hopefully a lot better than Maleficent. Anyway, thank you for joining us this week. We were really happy to have you, and we're running overtime, and I gotta go get my homework done. So we'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
If you can't learn to run with the pack, one of these days you'll be someone's dinner.
I can't help but notice there's this strange odor today. Man is forbidden!
Run, Mowgli! The jungle is no longer safe for you.
But this is my home!
Only man can protect you now.
Poor, sweet little cub. What are you doing so deep in the jungle?
You are a man cub who wants to live in a jungle.
How do you know that?
Kid, I got ears. My ears got ears. Only I can protect you.
Forget about your worries in the stride.
What's that?
That's a song about the good life.
He will stop at nothing until he has this boy.
If anything happens to that kid, I'll never forgive myself.
Come on, Mowgli, let's be on our way.
But I'm helping Baloo get ready for hibernation.
Bears don't hibernate in a jungle.
Not full hibernation, but I nap a lot.